Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Jumu'ah Mubarak. Thank you for coming. I'll just wait for a bit, maybe about two minutes, see how much people would join before we start. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome, marhaba. Assalamu alaikum. Your comments are on the other side of the live video, so I have to be tilting my head, so don't consider it awkward when I do that. It's just Assalamu alaikum. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So how's it going? How's it going? Yay! Assalamu alaikum. Some of the people that will be joining me. We're going live with my younger sister. I don't know if you all know her. She's the dotted pearl. Her name is Aisha Ahmed, and her husband Usman Abdul Rashid.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Glad to have you here, the Abdul Rashid. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Glad to be here. I don't know.
Hey,
It's
welcome.
cracky.
So, we're just about to start. I think we have
Okay.
enough, or should I just wait for about 1 more minute?
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
While
So
we
how's
wait, why not tell us what you're having for iftar?
what I'm having for iftar?
Very
Okay,
nice.
I'm having sweet potato porridge with lentils and chicken for iftar. Inshallah.
We were having fried sweet potatoes.
Oh, nice.
I'm not a big fan of sweet potato.
I know. Okay, so let's just quickly start. I don't know if you previewed my stories earlier today. I've been talking about being intentional. I don't know if you've all noticed the buzzwords going on in personal growth and development. You go intentional. We have intentional parenting, intentional Ramadan, intentional purposeful thinking, purposeful Ramadan, and all that and all that. All those buzzwords are the latest. And then I've been thinking a lot. I've been like, a lot of these things that these coaches are telling us today, they're all embedded in the Holy Quran and in the Sunnah, in the Hadith. We've been following up on all those the first hadith which I posted earlier, actions are being judged according to intentions, are what guides, are those basic principles that have guided Islam, and those are what people are pushing us to live by today. So I just decided to bring this as a topic for discussion today, and let's all air our views, what we think, and how we're going to establish this going on in our lives. I decided to bring Mr. Othman Abdurrashid and his wife here because I know there are two coaches that I like their style of parenting and nurturing. So I'll go over to Ms. Abdurrashid. What's the buzz? What's going on?
Okay, so for me, I think the whole buzzword around intentionality is just really telling people just be mindful, know where you are. So I'll give you an example. You wake up for Subi, right? You pray your Subi prayers. 90% of people will go back to bed. They'll go and sleep, right? But not knowing that the Prophet ﷺ specifically prayed for the morning for his ummah, that Ya Allah bless the morning of the ummah, right? And so when you are not intentional, it's a case where you are just flowing. You're just flowing like the river, right? But when you're intentional, you now start looking for what are the times that you need to take advantage of the most. One of those times is early in the morning, right? So when you wake up for 2 prayers, instead of you to just, run and go and sleep, at least you can recite your hand, you can, you can even catch up. If you're a student, you can catch up on your reading. If you're a worker, you can actually plan your day, right? And so I think being intentional has to do with taking advantage of certain times. And I don't think there's any, way of thinking, right, that is as complete, as how Islam looks at time. Time is very important in Islam. So there are months that are better than other months. There are days that are better than other days. There are nights that are better than other nights. So basically, being intentional just has to do with, are you even aware of those important days, important nights, important times? Are you taking advantage of them? So that's basically, and alhamdulillah, we're in Ramadan, we're already halfway through Ramadan. Like, it's amazing. We have 15 more days to go, inshallah. We are slowly creeping up to the last 10 days, the last 10 nights of Ramadan. And if we are not careful, if we are not intentional, those last 10 nights will come and pass, and we have not even achieved anything. And then we'll now start regretting and start saying that, oh, you know what, let's look forward to next Ramadan. But if anything, if this COVID-19 has taught us anything, has shown us that we are not guaranteed.
Honestly.
There are so many plans. People had planned to go for Umrah. People had planned to do a lot of things. But now you can't even visit the masjid. So, to me, that's what I feel, being intentional is. Being intentional just means that, you are cognizant of the important times and you are taking advantage of them as best as you can.
Yeah. So basically, every minute counts. Every minute has its own importance. So ascribe those importance to them and ensure that. So now, merging into like work and life balance, family life, work life. How do you look at intentionality again?
Now, I think let me come from the parenting angle. So a lot of times, a lot of us parents, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blesses us with children, it's like a no-brainer. When you hear people planning their life, get married, have kids, like it's just automatic. So when the kids come, you don't even think about it like there's anything, about it. And so a lot of times,
you think you just wing it.
Yeah, so you just wing it, right? And so a lot of times you have to where parents are not being intentional with their kids. You have times when, and what the children want growing up, they want unconditional love, that's all. There's nothing else. Those tantrums that they are throwing, those cry that they are crying, those whatever it is that children are doing is
Yeah.
because they want unconditional love, and it's because they want it from you, right? So it's very important for us to be very intentional. And I just want to show you. Let me flip my camera, and I just want to show you what the parlor looks like from here. So this is my light. I'm using this light to shine everywhere. Now you see that mat over there, right? That mat is where the twins play every evening.
Yeah.
Every evening, and everybody knows I'm very lazy, right? Every evening
Yeah.
by 4 o'clock after I pray Asr, I'll come, set this playpen up, this entire plaything, and they play till morning and until night, when they go to bed, and then in the morning, dismantle it, right?
Yes.
Now, that's what being intentional is, right? So being intentional is about identifying what are those things that are important, those little things that are important. And, they just want to crawl around and climb and jump and scream and shout. But a lot of times, because we want them to behave like adults, we think that as children, you have to sit down here, stand up, don't make noise,
Sometimes we
keep
want our
quiet, keep
place
your
to
toys.
always look pretty.
Yeah, you can't look pretty, right? And honestly, I don't mind if I have a visitor now. Like, let me. I think there's some parts of the parlor that I haven't seen. So let's say there's no bed there, you know. And the honest truth is, it doesn't matter. That's what being intentional is.
Yeah.
If you are intentional, you know what matters to you, and you do right by those who matter to you. So you don't try to be perfect. You don't try to jazz it up for the gram. It is just what it is. So that's the key.
Okay.
I think
So
one thing I'll add about being intentional is it starts with you knowing yourself.
yes.
Like a lot of times, there's a lot of background noise, especially these days where everybody's on social media. So there are people constantly telling you how to do everything. Everybody wants to tell you how to do everything. You've been making rice in your life since you were born, but everybody's telling you how to cook rice, for
Yeah.
instance.
Yeah.
And it's okay. Sometimes you get to lose your voice because you're trying to be everybody else. But true success is you being the best you that you can be. So if you feel you have a problem with your jollof rice or you don't like the taste of your jollof rice, I'm not saying go learn jollof rice. Come on. But what I'm saying is you don't have to just go with the flow because at the end you will lose yourself. So intentionality actually starts with you.
Yeah.
What do you need right now?
Yeah.
Identifying that and doing just that. That's what being intentional is about.
Yeah.
So I think it would be like self-awareness. We
Yeah,
call that self-awareness.
yeah.
So if you have
Self
a
awareness.
higher level of self-awareness, you now really now be intentional about what you're doing.
Yes.
Who was it that said that? Know thyself.
Well, there's been argument, but most people say Socrates, so know thyself and to thyself be true.
Yeah.
But I think there's one that I found recently, and it's by Carl Jung. Carl Jung is one of the world's most renowned human psychologists, and he says that until the subconscious becomes conscious, it will rule your life, and you call it fate. So a lot of things that you don't even know why you're doing what you're doing,
Yeah.
but you just do it. So until you're able to uncover those little subconscious things that are in your mind before you now be able to, go forward.
So you have to be deliberate in everything.
Have to be
So,
deliberate. Yeah.
for those just joining us, we've been talking about being intentional, applying it to our daily lives, and we're looking at the first hadith in the Buhari collection, the actions being judged according to intention in Islam. We are being joined by the Abdul Rashids, Othman and Aisha. They're joining us from Kano. So we're airing views. I don't mind questions can come in, but I just want to give a brief story about myself and how intentionality gets you what you actually strive for. I remember when, let me say, basically, when I joined the university. This is like 10 years ago. I wrote on my university dorm wall, the best accountant the world had ever seen. That's who I felt I wanted to be at that particular point in time. And I strived towards it. All my intentions were, this is who I want to be, and this is who I will be. And it was, I disciplined myself so much that I was just discussing with my sister the other day that I remember how early I used to prepare and go to the mosque and do some Quran memorization before 7:30 in the morning, and still make it for 7:30 lectures in the morning. That's how, like, this disciplined I was. And then it was just because, okay, this was the goal in mind. I was very structured. I started my ICANN. That's for people that do not know what ICANN means. Is the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. I started from ATS. That's the Accounting Technician Scheme. I was so focused that I was like, I'm going to get my ICANN before I graduate from this university. And I did that in the span of 4 years. I was the only person in my class that had done ICANN by the time we were graduating. So it was like, by the time I'm graduating, I just had my NYSC. I had to wait because I hadn't even gotten to the age of being qualified. So I had to wait 2 more years, and they now asked for job experience before they would call me to officially to the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. So it was all because that was my intention. That was what I planned. So I made a deliberate effort. I parted my way. I charted my plans. I did my goal, and at a very young age, and I feel that has prepared me for the tasks I've had ahead of me going into life subsequently. I just feel that I should share just a little bit of this story with you. Whoever you are, you just have to put your mind and your heart towards anything, because Allah sees, Allah knows. What nobody sees, Allah sees. What nobody knows, Allah knows. He hears your heart and He knows your intention. If you're doing it just so that you would, I did it because that was what I wanted at that particular time, and I wanted to inspire people. I remember saying I wanted to be a firebrand, dynamic Muslim woman. And Alhamdulillah, I'm enjoying the steps that I'm taking in my life and in my career towards achieving those things. Alhamdulillah for all that. So we'll still be taking questions. I haven't seen much questions yet, but we'll still be taking questions.
So I want to ask you,
Yeah.
I want to ask you, what do you think, so if you're going to advise someone coming up now, how do you, yeah, from university, or no, even someone that is working but has goals and has dreams, how do you balance, striving, saying that, okay, you know what, this is what I want and I want to go get it, with saying that, that job is written, let me not stress myself, what is meant for me will come to me. How were you able to balance those two things?
Well, I don't know. I have maybe my OCD, but I strive for perfection. I've always strived for perfection. It's just never okay to just be ordinary. I feel it has to be different. You have to stand out, and I think that if you just say you would just take every day as it comes, you just be ordinary. You just continuously be in the background, and no one will ever hear your story. If you want people to hear your story, you have to be different. Those people that are changing the world today, they've done something different. They've been intentional about something. Even if it's waking up by 4 a.m. to recite your Quran, or to read a book, or to add value to yours, they've done something different that other people do not usually do. And that is why you're hearing their names today. That's why you're hearing about them today. So I think it's all about being focused at who you want to be, and how you want to be heard, or the footprints you want to leave in sands of time. Basically, that's
Mm. I think the word is ihsan. I think I heard you actually say, talk about ihsan. So, do you want to tell us?
I think what you said, do you remember, back in secondary school, I know I didn't used to attend MSS so much, but I know there was one particular one I went for. And what was his name? Brother,
Mutiu.
starts from M. Yes. And he did that thing where he made us stand. And then he said, as a Muslim, you have to stand up. You
Yes.
have to stand up for yourself. You have to stand up for Allah. You have to stand up for your family. You have to stand up for the
Stand up for your
Ummah. You have to
Ummah. You have to
stand up
stand up for
against
yourself,
yourself sometimes.
and you have to stand up against yourself. Exactly.
And he said, and then when you stand up and then you stand out, and that is how you become outstanding.
Outstanding.
And
Exactly.
that's something that I have held on to. I don't know, one of the few times I was there, and it has been ingrained in me. And I think of that sentence like every, if not every month, maybe every year, like since I left QT. So
So you have to stand up, stand out, and you
yes,
have to be outstanding.
and when you stand out, then you become outstanding. Should I write it for you on the mirror?
Yes. So for someone who likes to focus on one thing at a time, how do you balance career, family, and life goals?
Ha.
Ma'am, do you want to answer that or should I answer that?
Let's start then. I'll help you.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
Nima Abari, right? I think
Hi, Nima.
you can't. The mistake people make is that they try to separate everything. So they feel like career is different, family is different, life is different. So let me tell you how I look at it, right? It's all intertwined, it's the same thing.
It's an
If you wake up
integration.
in the morning, yes, if you wake up in the morning and you have a fight at home, right? You leave the house upset and you go to work, you won't be productive at work because you carry that baggage. Flip it the other way, if you had a bad day at work, it has the tendency to affect your home as well, right? So striving for perfection, striving for to be outstanding in every part of your life, right? It's not a case of okay, let me focus one thing. Let me focus on family today. Then if I finish satisfying family, then I'll focus on work. It doesn't work that way. What is important is always ask yourself, what is the best use of my time right now? So it's not a case where you're at work, you're thinking, oh my God, I should have been at home. And then oh my God, I should have finished what I was doing at work. When you're at work, focus on work, but doesn't mean that you taking the people at home, checking with them, find out how they're doing and whatnot, right? And then when you're at home, as much as possible, minimize any external communication from work and all that. Have it sort of like and even if you have to work, so there's something that they call emotional deposit. In every relationship we have with people, we deposit something. So if we do good to them, right? It's like an emotional deposit in the bank. And anytime we need to overstep, maybe upset them or something, it's like we're withdrawing from that deposit. Now, what happens is if your deposit is more and people are, the person is happy with you, if you have to withdraw once in a while, it might not be enough, right? And so, and that's to me, that's just what I feel. So you have to be able to don't strive for balance. When people think balance, what they think is static. They think that okay, if I put life here, I've balanced it. I've put relationship here, it will move. But what you need to understand is all these things are fluid. Life is moving, your relationship is
Working,
moving,
moving.
it's evolving. Sometimes your child will be sick, it means you have to take time off work. Sometimes you have to work late, it means that your family has to understand that, okay, you know what, you are working late. So to me, I feel like life is dynamic and so you can't just stick to one particular thing and say, you know what, a balanced life like that.
Said I think it boils down to being able to live in the moment and make the best of it.
That's all. I've said it all. Live in the moment, be in the moment. But the problem is how how much are we in the moment? Now let's look at the most
Exactly.
important aspect of our life, which is Salah,
Salat.
right? How many of us pray with khushu? How many of us pray with being present? So I think there was a story of someone that said he went to pray and the imam made a mistake and missed one rakah. And so the guy said, okay, now imam, you missed one rakah. And the imam was like, how do you know? Like, usually I'm at the market when you're in the second rakah. And then on my way back, that's when you finished prayer. So I haven't come back when you're finished prayer. So it means that once he just says Allah Akbar, his mind just goes out. And he noticed that he hadn't finished his normal thought process when the prayer was completed. So that shows that, we need to keep striving. And the truth is that how you do one thing is how you do every other thing. If you're able to be present in Salah, it means that you'll be able to, discipline yourself to also be
Yes, in other
present in other
aspects.
things in life. And so many times when they say that when you see yourself going astray, check your Salah. So Salah is more like a stopper. Yes. It resets you back to
Yeah.
where you're supposed to go in every ramification of life. So yeah, that's what it is. So do you have any
Hi.
more questions?
Do we have any more questions? Contributions?
Okay, so I mean, in the absence of let me ask another question.
It said, how do you
How
find it difficult to envision your goals? Okay, how do you live with people who find it difficult to envision your goals and you also don't have any option than to be around
I
them
also don't
to
have any option than to be around them due to some factors needing.
Ah,
Okay, so
this one we know very well.
I think the honest truth is that let me just tell you one thing. It's your goal,
Your goal is
it's your dream, it's yours.
if you're the first
Nobody
like
nobody can do it better than you.
nobody can see your goal for you.
As
Now, when I believe that maybe what you're talking about, maybe your parents and all, they can't see. The truth is that a lot of our parents, their generation, things have changed. Things have changed from how things were before. And what you need to understand is that if they knew better, they would do better. So they don't really know better. I don't want to say they don't know better, but they've been raised like that. Certain things are a certain way. But you see, the world is changing. It's not a digital world. People are working from home. They don't have to go to work. If anything, this lockdown, this COVID-19 has shown us that the traditional way of doing things
honestly, a lot of meetings should have been emails.
I mean, we had our NPR yesterday, like monthly performance review, and we had it online. And I know how much it costs us to fly everybody.
To fly every month for that same
Yeah,
meeting.
yeah, yeah. And so we
Actually
had
cost.
we concluded and we said, what, and it has to be digital now. So Nuruddin, what you need to do is just, as long as your parents are paying your school fees, and they're giving you pocket money, there's really nothing you can do. You can just,
it
you
will
know,
just be a side hustle for now.
exactly. And when you have now left and you are a person of your own, even
You
when you want
can
to branch out and do the things you want to do, right?
You still need the guidance of your
You
parents.
have to humble bring down the wings of humility to them, right? Because as a Muslim,
it's in the
you have to
Quran
be,
now. Bring
yes, yes.
yes.
You
When they
understand?
grow
So you have
old,
to,
say not
And
to
your
them.
Lord has decreed that you worship none but
Not but
Him
him and that
you
you
know,
be dutiful to your parents.
to your parents.
yes,
Each
Say them
one
exactly.
of them, or both of them.
or
You
both
understand?
of
So
them.
I think the idea is you have to be humble, obey them. The only time that you are allowed to, you know, not obey them is when they tell you to do something that you don't like. And even at that time, it's not like you say, I'm not going to do it. No, you have to still,
With
make them see, be
diplomacy.
diplomatic and make them see. So basically, that's just.
It's actually obey Allah and His Prophet, and the next is your parents, and then the leaders of your land.
Okay. Amna Store. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Any more contributions? It's almost time for iftar here. What if you have come to the realization of the self later in life and your partner is perhaps not in the same page? In addition to
So that's not just
wow.
the parents, no, it's the
Oh yeah,
partner.
yeah, yeah. This
Yeah.
this I understand very well. Let me explain to you. A lot of times when we come into realization of who we are,
Mm-hmm.
we didn't just fall into that realization. It takes time. It took us time to unpeel the layers and become more aware of ourselves. Now, all of a sudden, you have seen the light, so to speak, and you want your spouse. It took you maybe 10 years to see that light, oh, and you want your spouse to see the light the
In
next
three
day,
3 days or
in 3
3 minutes.
days, just because you saw the light. So I think it's about expectation.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we put too much expectations on our spouses, and you know, the honest truth is that sometimes if we let them be, they will come to that realization of themselves.
Sure.
And so let me use an example of faith. Sometimes, people get married, at the time they got married, they were not very as religious as, they were to be. And then along the line, one spouse starts to enjoy the sweetness of faith. And then, let's say maybe the lady, and she's trying to drag the husband. He doesn't pray, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. And he's always, just telling him, do this, do that, do that. Sometimes the manner of approach that you use is what to convey that person. See, like in Dawa, there are different ways. There's Dawa that you can use soothing talk, you can use, kind words. So when the person sees that truth manifesting in your life and seeing that, you had a fight, but instead of you to blow up as you usually do, you were calm and you were like, this is Ramadan, I'm not, use my food or whatnot. You see that the person will start being interested and start coming slowly. And the truth is,
It's
especially
patience.
for faith, Hidayah is from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, right? You can love someone all your life. If Allah doesn't guide that person, there is really nothing you can do. Right? So Adidi concept says, this is one thing that has killed a lot.
Of budding dreams, right? Honestly, our streets are littered with unfulfilled yet seemingly successful people.
Oh yeah. You see,
True.
the honest truth is that and what is success? You see, we don't even know what success is, right? We can't. If you ask somebody what is success, they can't really answer you. But there's someone that really put it very well that I like. That success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal.
Of a
As
what?
Muslims, what is
Of a
our worthy
working
goal?
goal?
Of a worthy goal. Now, as
Okay,
Muslims, what is our worthy goal? Jannah. Ultimately, and nothing else matters if we're not striving for Jannah,
honestly.
right? Right. So when you start defining success as a progressive realization, means that when you say progressive realization, it means that it's never ending,
Mm-hmm.
it's continuous,
Continuous
and
improvement.
it escalates. So let's say, for example, this Ramadan, you're able to, you know,
Do
uh,
control.
do khatam twice. Means that next Ramadan, you can't just say you do khatam twice, three
Cut out
times.
3 times
If
or
you're able to give,
4 times.
if you're able to give sadaqah every day, you up it. And look at the Sahaba, right? They used to compete in doing good deeds. So
Mm-hmm.
we need to be able to imbibe those kind of characters and say that, okay, you know what? Whatever I put my hand in, I'll do it to the best, with Ihsan. I'll do it to the best of my ability. And I'll always make sure that I'm escalating and I'm growing, right? Rab says, how can you create boundaries that give your partner that time and space to also facilitate your growth?
Your growth.
Hmm. I'll tell you a story. I think 2-3 years ago, I started coaching. And when I found the immense benefits of coaching, I quickly just, told my wife, I was like, "God, this is amazing." And she was like, "Okay, just, leave me alone. I'm not in the right, I'm not in the place now." And so what I used to do was I used to find my own time by myself. So in the middle of the night, I wake up and I go and be, listening to my coaching classes and whatnot, and I start to catch up and all that. Fast forward 2 years later, she now joins the same coaching course that I did. And she is now waking up to listen to those classes. And because I'm already listening to classes, so I know once I hear
Experiencing.
her tone, I'm like, so the truth is, you need to understand that people grow at their own pace. What is exciting to you might not be exciting to them at that point,
And it is
Yeah,
okay.
and it's okay.
it's
It
okay.
doesn't have to be.
You understand?
They don't have to
You don't
be
have to
your
like the
way.
same thing. That's why
Exactly.
both of you are
Are
distinct individuals.
different.
I if there's anything that tells you how different we are, right, it's food. And I was thinking about it yesterday, right, when we had Iftar. Now, I know that, Mariam, you and Aisha, naturally, how you guys, grew up with Iftar was just the meal was one meal, right?
Yeah.
Pepper soup, rice, and then that was it, right? More or less, right?
Hmm.
But we used to eat in stages, right? So we eat akose, then we'll escalate it to chips, then we'll escalate it to rice, then there will be two later in the night, like that. So when we got married, it was so she's coming from a place where Iftar is just one. You eat and you're done. And me, I'm coming from a place where, the food escalates. And
Hmm.
so we now have to find that balance where, okay, sometimes we escalate, we do the escalated eating, or sometimes it's okay, this is Ramadan, right? You just one meal, go out, that kind of thing. So if something as universal as food can separate human beings, then what more of other deeper issues?
Honestly.
To me, I feel like as long as the akida is, they have, correct akida, and they're not doing anything that is really going
It's
taking you out of
against
the fold in
Islam
Islam,
or the tenets of
I
Islam.
feel like you can give them their space. And you can also even learn to even enjoy those things that they enjoy, right? So, I that says escalate.
Yes, he's always escalating food.
Yeah,
He's always, he's
I'm an
always
escalated eater.
escalating. Always.
So, it's something as simple as food can separate us. You understand? You see that there are other things that are not really important. So I think what's very important is for we as family members, as couples, we need to just understand that, give that person permission to be who he wants to be,
Exactly. Don't
right?
force it.
Don't force it. You know, um, let me just use one personal story, and then we can move on from there. We went to Dubai, right? And we decided that today we're going to do what the other person wanted. So Aisha wanted to read in one garden with trees. I didn't understand that. I was like, fine. You want to read? Read.
Read.
I wanted to go jet skiing and do my adrenaline crazy things. And she said, fine. So my cousin and I, we went, did our jet ski. We came back, picked out from the garden where she was reading. And then the last thing we did was I wanted to go scuba diving. Right? And I went scuba diving with sharks and all that. It was an amazing event. When I came out, for the first time in history, we went shopping, we entered all the shops, and I didn't complain. Normal me, I complain.
Win
By the time I
win.
entered two shops, I'm like, didn't you see that thing? I mean, but it was even me telling her, no, we've not entered Michael Kors. We've not entered this place. And I'm carrying all the bags. She was like, and she even said it, she was like, she has never even seen that. Like I was
Happy.
happy like a child.
Self-fulfilled.
Fill your cup, you know.
Fill your cup. So if you allow your spouse to fill their cup and do the things that they enjoy doing, you have an amazing relationship. There are
Honestly.
times when inshallah, there are times when I'm edgy around the house. And I shall just tell me, go and run. Because I like running. I don't know. I need to
Run.
go and run. And then I go run and I come back and I'm drenched in sweat and I'm happy. So you see, I'm not forcing her and telling her that you must come and run with me. She is not forcing me and telling me that I must come and journal with her. Even though we
Exactly.
tried that journaling thing once or twice, but we're using Mohammed as Peru's visionaire, and they were taking prompts. After I wrote the first two prompts, I was like, you know what, I'm tired. I couldn't continue again. Why she was writing that she was really in the zone? I mean, I was just like, you know what, I'm tired. So the truth is, we can be separate, unique identities
And still
because we
be
are
in
married.
love and peace will reign.
Yeah. So I think they're calling Salah here. So
Yeah, they're about to call here too. So
yeah, we were in front of you, we were ahead. We're,
okay,
we're,
so
we're, all right, so thank you for having us. It was
yeah,
really
thank you
nice. I
for
enjoyed
joining
I
us.
enjoyed all the comments, and look forward to doing this some other time. Actually, do you have any last words to tell them?
Jazakumullah khairan, everyone. It's been an adventure. Thank you so much. Nice to see you, Sissy. This corona is not even allowing us to be
We should
good,
do a Zoom call, everybody.
honestly.
Yeah, family Zoom call loading.
Yeah,
Inshallah,
inshallah.
tomorrow morning.
I'm surprised Habiba is not around.
I'm right there with my laptop somewhere.
All right, then. Take care.
Okay, take care. Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Okay, so we don't have any more questions. I had a nice time. I'll be also closing out here. I have to go and take my iftar. I pray you all have a blessed iftar, and I wish you Ramadan, Eid Mubarak, and please do not rest this last 10 days. We need to up, push all those prayers and du'as in. May Allah accept our du'as. Thank you very much, Jazakallah khairan, for sharing, for liking, for joining me. Remain blessed with your families. Bye.